Where our underwater division is concerned, that was the inception of the company when it was started in 1988. And its inauguration came only a few years after the actual introduction of video technology itself. Before Amphibico begins to develop any housing for its products, it makes sure that it picks a camcorder that provides quality images. The overriding consideration for our company is to make sure that those who do underwater videography with our equipment get the best images available. We have a strong belief in electronic control so that you don't have to move your hand off the grips in order to zoom or focus or white balance, and you don't want your images moving. This is video, it's not still photography, and a shaky video is unacceptable. Secondly, we concentrate on optics because you can eliminate the often dirty water column that is in front of your lens. So getting closer and having the wide angle is important. Lastly, and probably it's taken for granted far too often, but we make sure that our housings are buoyancy neutral or only slightly negative and have perfect balance underwater. Many of us have shot underwater images with products that are not balanced and are not buoyancy neutral, and it's an uncomfortable experience. In addition to housings, of course, we have a whole range of accessories, including lights, 10-watt version here, 35, 50-watt version here. Today, the current technology for lights that give the best images are HID, which stands for high intensity discharge. They give you color temperatures that are equal to sunlight at depth. But it's also important that we have moved to self-contained lights. In both these units, the 10-watt and the 35-50 watt, there are no cables on the lights. These lights are self-contained. The power source, the batteries are in the back behind the light head, and leave no cables to either interfere with your images or get caught in pieces of equipment. The independence of these units is important to the underwater videographer. We have monitors integral to the housing itself as an accessory to be added to the housing. And of course, these products have changed in technology extremely over the past 21 years, as have the housings. Our monitors, we have standard definition monitors and we have high definition monitors. These are very much state-of-the-art electronic pieces of equipment that give spectacular images underwater of what you're shooting. Additional accessories, we have filters and optics ranging from 64 degrees through 72, 80, and 94 degrees. The full range of products allow our videographers to shoot the best possible images underwater, and our employees are committed to addressing the challenge of changing technology every day. In terms of the products we offer, we have a recreational range that provides products to people like you and me who want to go diving and take pictures. And we have a professional line of products which are more sophisticated, more expensive, and house the kind of camcorder that is used by BBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox Studios, and a whole host of independent filmmakers around the world. It has, through its 4 grips and its menu control center, access to every single function and feature that a high-definition camcorder has. And it has special optics, 120 degrees, aspheric optics, which basically eliminate the diffusion factor of water. You can take half and half shots and there will be no change in your image. It'll take the exact same image out of water as in water. Our professional product has been used in Free Willy, which was the true story of freeing Keiko, the whale. Cave by Sony Pictures, used by BBC in Blue Planet and Into the Blue. This unit itself has been in the line for about 5 or 6 years, and it's done very well. The next generation of that is the EX3, which is much smaller. The quality of the images are very close to the quality of the images coming from this unit, and the size is much more attractive. so we're very proud of the product use in professional filmmaking. Our development of housings is not only about getting great images, it's also about getting great sound. All our housings are equipped with underwater hydrophones. Our more professional housings are equipped with dual hydrophones for stereo sound if that's what's required. And the sounds that are available underwater are excellent. So sound is a very integral part of the housing design. Other features are designed into the housing at the time that we begin a project. We make sure that all our housings are easily accessible for in-the-field adjustments or change-outs wherever necessary. All our lenses are bayonet mounted so that they can be removed and replaced at any time simply by removing one and putting in another. Another aspect is to make sure that all controls are easily understandable, and therefore the grips have raised buttons so that they can be determinable even with gloves on. All the kind of controls that you would need on a regular basis, such as zoom, wide angle, white balance, focus, they're all available on the grip so you don't have to move your hands, whereas all the other features of the camera are also available through the menu control if you choose to access them. The back door is hinged and has double safety latches and double O-ring, and the housing has a saddle which is easily removable. The camera screw, the controls are through these wires, but a pin connector runs to the front of the housing and controls all camera functions. The saddle is easily returned, and the cam pushes it into the 25 pin connector to make sure that all functions are accessible. And the grip of these latches will not, they're safety latches to begin with, they have to be pushed to be turned, and both have to be turned at the same time. One will not open the back door by itself. Both have to be turned at the same time in order to open it. The product, after being tested for quality assurance and after being cleaned and polished, is packaged here and put together with all the components that are on our bills of material, packed with the product when it's shipped. It's shipped to 69 countries around the world. Amphibico in the past has been referred to as the Rolls-Royce of underwater imaging equipment, and I can assure you that every one of our employees comes to work each and every day endeavoring to live up to that reputation.